When a new enemy attacked America on the morning of September 11th, 2001, they had unknowingly awoken a sleeping giant.
From all over the nation, men and women left their family and friends, their lives and their home, and answered the call to arms.
They came from north, south, east, and west. They became soldiers, Marines, sailors, airmen, and Coast Guardsmen.
As of today, hundreds of thousands of Americans have served for what is now their nation's longest war.
More and more of them are returning home, fighting new and personal wars on many different fronts.
But they are not alone, and they are not forgotten. Their battles are our battles. And while they fight these battles,
We are their Overwatch.
Everybody, fall in! Welcome to Overwatch!
There we go.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
This is awesome. Wow, I'm almost speechless. And for me to be speechless, that's incredible.
Speech impediment.
Yeah, so you all finally did it. You managed to shut me up. So, hey, so thank you all so much.
Hey, if you all could show up to work on Monday, that would be great, because we could use him to show up more often. Boo that man.
What are you doing, man? All right, hey, so first and foremost, man, we want to do a big thank you to Lengthwise for letting us come out here and do this. Thank you so much, Lengthwise.
Yeah.
We want to do a quick thank you to our sponsors, Linda Benalis, who's sitting right here. Thank you
Linda.
so much.
Linda. Thank you, Linda.
Mike and Sherry from Agape
Mike and
Board.
Sherry.
Thank you. And Miss Terry Bender, thank you wherever you're at. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So thank you all so much, and to our sound and video guys, Underground Production, Bob, Joe, thank you so much. You guys doing an amazing job. It's awesome.
The B.O.B.
And to our tech guy, Jordan, he's the big guy around here somewhere. He's the big bouncer guy over there, man.
Just look for the Hulk.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Just look for the guy with the needle sticking out of
He's
his ass.
the Armenian Superman.
Armenian Superman.
Yeah.
Superman wasn't Armenian?
No.
Well, he is.
I don't know. Hey, but last but not least, we want to give a big thank you to Wounded Heroes Fund and to Wendy Porter. Thank you so much, man. Yeah. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, obviously, is we're going to call out the branches, all right? I'm going to call out each branch, and when I call out your branch, you better sound
the heck off.
You better sound out, boy.
Sound off, all right? So first and foremost, Army, where you at?
Woo!
Where you at, Army?
All right. Let me call the next one off. All right, here we go. Where my Marines at? Yeah.
All right, Navy, where you at, Navy?
Chris is the only one back there, I think.
Hey, there's two of them.
Air Force.
Chair Force? Nobody?
All right. Hey, Coast Guard.
It's all right.
It's cool, man.
They're working.
Jeremy, once you Coast Guard.
All right, so for those of you guys who don't know, I think everyone here pretty much does know, but for those of you who don't know, this is the Overwatch podcast, okay? And about a month ago, Joe and I came together and we were like thinking of something we can do to kind of further out the reach with veterans and combat vets and do something, for local veterans, that Wounded Heroes Fund's already doing. And so the idea about this podcast came up, and we're like 10 episodes deep into it, and so the idea came to do a little live, for whatever you want to call this. I don't even know what you want to call it. It's just us doing the podcast with all you fine people. So this is it.
Thank you.
And
hey, you know what? This is actually, that's quite a few people. I wasn't really expecting this many people to come out.
Yeah, me neither.
I was telling everyone, you said free food and beer.
Free food and beer.
Did I say free beer? I don't think I said free beer.
I think somewhere with your commas you messed up.
I'm sure there's somebody out there that's probably juicing us for free beer, but I think I just said free food.
Okay, all right.
So
it's probably you.
Just drop a name.
Yeah.
I think that's all you have to do at the bar.
Did you say Joe sent you? And it's everything free?
I think Bob said he was buying beer for everybody.
Yeah, everything's on
Bob.
On the bottom.
Everything's on Bob.
Oh, that's a coincidence. I don't think I met you. Coincidence.
So the whole mission of this podcast is obviously to give guys that that feeling, and females, give veterans that feeling of having that barracks kind of mentality, right? That being able to talk with your brothers and sisters and have that camaraderie that you didn't have. A lot of guys are out there and they're they don't want to come around, so all they got to do is flip on their phone or go online. They can listen to this podcast, listen to us, make asses of ourselves every week, and pretty much put out good information. We've had episodes on all ranges of things. So that's our mission, that's our goal. And we all know that 22 suicides a day, it's happening right now with veterans. Combat vets are killing themselves at a record high, and we want to stop that. So if this podcast has any influence on one person from wanting to feel like that and go down that path, then our mission's accomplished. But
I think this is a great step of that, because the biggest thing for that we feel like is people feeling alone. Like you're saying, you lose that camaraderie that you get in the barracks or hanging out wherever, and you can turn on your phone and realize that you're not alone, that we're people sharing the same feelings as you, and obviously a lot of you out here tonight and more listening. I mean, what do we have? 1,700 downloads.
Yes.
1,000 likes now on Facebook. So I mean, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what we're trying to do, man, and we're just trying to make our difference. I mean, because we were all about team when we were deployed, right? When we were deployed, each and every one of us was about the man and woman next to us, okay? And it's no different now. Just because we're not wearing the uniform anymore, just because we're not, we don't have those orders, we don't got that rank on us, we still have that.
I wear the uniform at night.
Yes, he does.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I've seen it.
I wouldn't doubt it.
For some reason, he had a bottle of oil also.
I look good.
That was awkward.
Is that right, Rachel?
Which uniform?
Where's Rachel at? Yes. She said yes.
All of them.
All of them at once, yeah.
Sorry, kids.
In one configuration or another. I took the sleeves off my Class A's. Is that all right?
Jesus.
So I painted a vein on my arm.
Magic Joe.
All right, so we're going to do introductions real quick. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Chad. I also go by the name of Chad Man. I know it's ridiculous, but that's who I am.
Yeah.
This show is my baby. I mean, I want this to. I want. It's an honor to be up here with these guys. I mean, they're like family to me, and to have them next to me every week and to be doing this with them is awesome. So I was 13 years Army, infantry, airborne infantry. You know what I mean?
Paratrooper.
I'm a little paratrooper.
Say it again. I don't think they heard you.
So I got medically retired last August, and within a week I linked up with these guys, and the rest is history. So thank you all for coming on behalf of me and everyone. I appreciate it. I'm gonna hand it over to Joe. He's gonna introduce himself.
Hey, my name is Joe. I spent 10 years in the Army. I enlisted in 1999. Way back in the day, I guess, right? For most of the listeners out there.
Old cool.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, we wore green uniforms back then. And I spent, I started out as an MP. Yeah.
The Blue Falcon.
The ultimate Falcon.
You can't spell wimp without MP, right?
He said that on his own.
I did. And then I went to selection. And
they don't know what that is. Tell them what that is.
I went to selection to be a Special Forces soldier in the Army, so I was the United States Army Green Beret. Started out in 19th Group, went to 3rd Special Force Group, have multiple deployments to both Iraq and Afghanistan.
And first time we heard that, we thought he was stealing valor, but we checked it out.
He checked
legit.
Out.
It's not stolen because I had it tattooed.
He's as special as they come, so he's good.
Hey, when he's gone,
it wasn't classified anymore.
When he's gone, when he's out of the office, we take pictures in his green beret and his knife.
He does. With a knife in his bayonet in his mouth. Excuse me. Sorry, Joe.
Hey, where is that thing?
All right, Julio.
Well, you guys know me. I'm Julio, Marine Corps.
Julio!
Yeah, let's hear it. Right under 12 years in the Marine Corps. 3rd Battalion, 7th Marine, 2 tours to Iraq. Ended up at Edson Range training thousands of recruits about the field cleanliness. Nah, I'm just joking. You know what I mean.
Water boy.
And then I went over to 3-5. I was medically retired April 2013. And came out, met these wonderful guys. And I call my brothers to this day. Just like those I spent overseas with. So it's been a blessing. And I love everybody that's out here to support us. And I wouldn't have it any other way, honestly, right now. So, yeah. Hey.
Wes?
I'm up. Well, I'm Wesley Barrientos. I'm Army. I'm from here, from Bakersfield. This is my hometown. This is my place. Yeah.
Wesley.
He's Baco famous.
Oh yeah.
He's Baco famous.
No, but yeah, I joined the army and I went to Richmond. Joined the army in 2002, and I went to Iraq 3 times. Got hit 3 different times. The last one was a good one. Got my legs blown off, but you know, I'm happy to be home in this community. I love it. I love everyone here, and thank you for the support.
Yeah.
And I missed this on our first episode, so I'm going to go ahead and say it. Last, but definitely not least, Mr. Evan Morgan.
On the least, maybe in body mass. But,
Captain Morgan.
Yes.
I'm Evan Morgan, Marine Corps.
Era. There we go.
You guys are so in love with yourselves.
Get over it.
Era.
This isn't a Marine.
Let me hear that.
We don't need a lot of numbers to differentiate each other.
No.
I'm the same as him.
Boom.
I'm the same as all them out there making all the noise.
There we go.
Iraq twice, 2003 for the invasion, 2004 got blown up by an IED, January 1st, 2005. I'm not as tough as Wesley is, so I prefer the wheelchair. I'm lazy by nature, what can you say? So it really worked out for the best. I mean, now I have an excuse. But yeah, just happy to be here, enjoying this podcast. I wanted to just do it at first and not really attach myself and have no more responsibility. I got a wife and 3 kids at home, so I have plenty of responsibility, but I can't help but fall in love and want to be out for events like this. And having you guys makes it all worth the while for us.
There we go.
This is the only podcast in the universe that we know of with 5 guys and 6 legs. So we're proud of that fact.
That's right.
Wait, counting the... Never mind.
All right, guys. So hey, that's who we are.
It's a foot, not a leg.
We know most of you, but for those of you guys listening and going to be watching this later on, that's who we are. That's what we're about. It's pretty cut and dry, man. I mean, you know, we're just like each and every one of you out there. You know, and what I said on the first episode, I mean right now when I say it again, is that this isn't our podcast. It's not my podcast. It's not our podcast. It's your podcast. Right?
Definitely.
All right. Hey, this belongs to all veterans, man.
Exactly.
We have a real quick before I forget. We have a very special guest here watching us right now, and Mr. Red Simpson is right here. Woo woo!
Woo! Howdy, sir.
And on behalf of Overwatch, I want to thank you for your service.
U.S. Navy,
Korean War vet.
Yes.
Thank you for your service. You are the guest of honor at this little whatever you want to call this. You're the guest of honor, sir, so thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right?
Thank you, sir.
Now for everybody listening out there, who is Red? What makes him our guest of honor tonight, Chad?
Mr. Red Simpson. You want to come up here and talk about yourself a little bit?
Yeah. Yeah, duh.
Yep.
All right, so what we were gonna do, what we were gonna do is we were gonna call a couple of you guys up here and have you tell your story and stuff. But nothing to take away from you guys. But when we heard Red Simpson was coming in, we you know, you're our guest for today, if you don't mind. So how you doing today, sir?
Fine, thank you.
You want to tell the audience out there a little bit about yourself, who you are? You know, well, first and foremost, you were Navy, right? Navy in
right.
Navy in Korea, right?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Well, you want to just kind of give a brief introduction for those people who may not know you? If they don't know you, I'm going to get Jordan over there to power slam them.
I'm a country songwriter, singer.
Yep. Writes country songs, ladies and gentlemen. One of the greatest right here.
One of the greatest.
Thank you. I'd like to thank Buck Owens for getting me started. He recorded a lot of my songs, 30 of them.
30 songs for Buck Owens?
Yeah.
Wow.
You did.
That's quite a bit.
You did some work with Merle Haggard too as well, right?
6 or 7 with Merle. Yeah.
Oh wow. We have a legend in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Give it up. Give it up.
Thank you.
I know our brother Dave. When we heard you were coming, we told our brother Dave he's over there. He's dying to meet you, man. He's dying to meet you.
Tell him to come over here.
He said, "Get your A over here."
Come on.
He's the one over there hugging the teddy bear.
Oh yeah, Gabe is a teddy bear.
So we, thanks, man. On behalf of the show, thanks for coming out. We really appreciate it. You know, we appreciate all veterans, like we said, man. It's not just about Iraq and Afghanistan. That's where a lot of the attention is, but it's honestly about all veterans. So right. You guys paved the way for us. So thank you so much.
Thank you for inviting me out.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Thanks, sir.
Mr. Red Simpson. So, hey, what we're gonna do gonna keep the show kind of somewhat shorter than usual. We're gonna recap some of the shows we've had, man. So we had a show on Stolen Valor. That was a big one,
baby.
You know,
I think that was everybody's
So there I
favorite.
was in the Coast Guard.
There is nothing better than to call out somebody out there who's just faking to be pretty much what everybody out here is for whatever reason. So that was a big episode, man, and we enjoyed that one.
Hey,
and we all know that Chad is an active Stolen Valor enforcer.
You
Yeah,
caught
yes.
one live here recently, didn't you?
Yeah. Recently, we caught a guy at current schools, and
Went viral.
The bank, not in the school.
Yeah,
right?
not in the school.
bank.
the bank. And this guy, the video we posted, it hit like 60,000 likes, views, and this guy ended up losing his job for lying about his service and having kind of no integrity, I guess you might want to say it. But,
Well, no, not just that. He had
Let's haze it.
talking about
Yeah,
the weapon.
that's what I said.
But then
Yes.
we had a show on PTSD.
And
we
his
had,
weapon safety skills.
Yeah.
I think we
This is my
grinded down on
safety,
that
sir.
one, Chad.
Well, in his defense,
In his defense, this is your safety.
here's
yeah.
my safety,
Yeah,
sir. All right.
I think me and Chad did pretty good holding back. So.
Not everybody.
Wait, no, I'm right-handed. Here's my-
Not everybody's a
No,
Green
he
Beret,
had-
man.
I thought you were all
Joe-
ambidextrous. You can do it.
no. Joe's so special. He has somebody shooting for him. So
That's what you have people for.
Yeah, you point the nationals to. Yeah, you go shoot that guy. Right?
Over there.
So we had episodes on PTSD. We had episodes with some guests talking about VA loans. We had Mike George on recently talking about VA loans and stuff and whatnot. We had John Locke on talking about VA claims. So if you haven't listened to the show and you really don't know what it is, it's not like we're up here just BSing and laughing for 45 minutes.
Sometimes.
We're
Yeah.
There's that too. Yeah.
We're putting out good information to you guys, man. We want you guys to know how you can access your VA loan. If you got a VA claim, you don't know how to do it, you're too scared to ask, or you just don't want to bother with it, listen to that show. You'll get some information on that. You know what I mean? So our show's informative, but we're going to be kind of like fucking around. Oops.
oh,
We're going to be fucking...
Man, my kid's in the audience.
follow it.
I guess they're
Follow
going to
it.
learn today.
Somebody flip the calendar back over and start over again.
No. Hey, that's the beauty about having a podcast. We're not regulated by the FCC, so we can pretty much say whatever the hell we want. But yeah, man. So our episodes are really good, and my personal favorite was the Stolen Valor one. But actually, this last one we did, I really enjoyed it.
It was really good. I was just telling Mike that I was worried that VA homo might be a slow theme, but that man can talk. And he made VA loans, the home loans, sound damn sexy, and we were happy to have him on the show.
Well, it's because Mike's got that sexy voice. That's why.
He's a tall drink of water.
He makes me question everything.
I was
I know.
wondering, that's the secret to being married so long, though, is just looking that good in a pair of jeans.
Yeah. So we've had some good episodes, man.
What's your favorite?
My favorite? the Stolen Valor one, man. I'm like a shark. I go out there and I see these people, and it's like I'm after them. I think Joe called me a chihuahua today on a radio show.
Yeah, some
You know what I mean?
some say shark,
No,
some
no.
say chihuahua.
He means
call you
in the
Chihuahua.
tenacity. Yeah, he's just talking about the tenacity.
A tough chihuahua, though.
Relentless.
A real badass
Relentless.
chihuahua.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Bark and bite.
Yeah, for me, I gotta say Stolen Valor. I gotta follow up on that one. There's so many people out there just talking trash. Oh, I did this, I did that. Why? Why is there a need for that? And it was fun. It was fun to get out there and talk about those idiots that have done that, and we caught them in Kern County, especially those idiots that we caught in Kern County. So I think that was my favorite.
And actually, there's a lot more. I think I've said this before, but I probably meet one or two a week.
Yeah.
And actually, that very night, I had one in my office that was it was really something else, and I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail.
You got to be a special kind of stupid, man, to tell a Green Beret that you were a Green Beret. Like you got. I don't know to take my hat
And
off.
fighting
of the guy.
for words to figure out what he has to say.
You got to be. You got to be an idiot, man.
But you guys have all been out and about with me with Wound Heroes Fun, and the reality is we probably meet one of those guys a week.
Yep.
That
they're out there. So
I can't tell you what I did. It's all blacked out on my DD214. Or
we meet guys.
It's top secret.
They didn't give us DD214s because what we did was so special.
I lost it. That's the biggest.
Hey,
one.
you know what? I only did that one time. Whatever, guys.
Yeah. So
I had a really cool story though. So whatever.
So I have no doubt, Chad, that you're gonna find one or two more You're a little more excited about it than I am, but you're gonna find one or two more out there.
Oh, I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them, man. Like, I mean, because here's the thing, man. Let's be honest, right? And without making this like a Stolen Valor episode, but let's be honest.
Too late.
Yeah.
All of us, too late.
We got to give the people what they want.
We all see them in town, man. Each and every one of you veterans out there has come across somebody who has lied about their service and embellished, or some dude who's never even been in, walking around saying he is. And you know, when I'm sitting here next to two guys who gave their legs for our country, and I'm looking at some asshole in public telling me that, you know, he's this, that, and the other. I mean, come on, dude. Like, I want to bite your face off. I'm sorry. Like.
See, that's a Chihuahua move. It would not be a shark. That's a Chihuahua move.
From ankle to face. Yeah.
I didn't say ankle, man. I said face. I'm a jumper.
You know what I'd love to see?
Oh, he's a paratrooper, guys.
You know what I'd love to see?
He falls out of the sky.
I want to see, because we're all trigger pullers, basically, and this is new to us. But we want to get a lot more feedback from y'all on the Facebook page.
Yes.
And let us know what you want to hear us talk about.
Yeah, go ahead and pop that on there right now. Go ahead and click on there. You're with us tonight out here at Lengthwise. Down in South Bakersfield.
Yeah, give us some tag.
Give Lengthwise a shout out. Let us know that you're here with us. Let us know what your favorite episode was. Tell us who you are. Let us know a little bit about you. We actually even have registration cards out there on the. If you're a veteran, we'd love for you guys to register with us tonight, because we want to.
We want to be able to. We want to know where you are.
Yes,
at all times.
We're turning that into the NSA tonight before we leave.
Yep.
But we want to be able to keep up with you guys and then offer you what it is that we have, and that's access to so many veterans, so many people that can make this transition in civilian life good here in Bakersfield, Kern County.
Yeah, so, I mean, we can't make this get any bigger without your guys' help. All right? So everybody out here, all you veterans, all you supporters, all you friends of ours, man, we can't get this bigger without your help. I mean, we can only do so much on our own, you know what I mean? And, you know... what?
Yeah,
continue.
No, I'm gonna set myself up. So I mean, any kind of help we can get from you guys, you know, getting your word out. If you got a buddy that, you know, lives in Arkansas, or you got, you know, your medic that
Arkansas.
I just made some shit up, man. So if you got friends living across the country, man, tell them what we are, man. You know, tell them to listen to us. Tell them to kind of, you know, write us, man. I mean, who knows? Maybe we might have one of them on, you know?
And we really appreciate what you guys do and helping us get the word out there also. I think I spent about 2 hours one night tagging 700 of my friends on Facebook about the Overwatch and all the other stuff, so...
Now I know you're lying.
I was drunk, so I did it.
You don't have 700 friends.
I had nothing else to do.
You're cool.
I had my fiance looking crazy at me, so I was in the corner by myself doing my thing, so...
So what are some of your guys' other favorite episodes? Anybody? Is
like
everyone the Stolen Valor?
No. I like the first episode.
I'd have to say that the last episode we did with Mike was probably my favorite so far. Not only was that a great amount of information, but just you know, we hit our stride, I feel like, with that one. And that perfect mix of what we've been going for. Like Chad said, not just shooting the breeze and being pointless, although that has its merits too, but also sharing the information, which is what we set out to do. So that really made me happy.
But the first one was pretty good too. I mean, there were a few glitches here, but the first one was one of my favorite ones too, because we got out there and spoke our minds.
Opening.
Yeah, I think, you know, this was actually one of the first years. We thought we had this great idea about letting everyone know kind of the difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day, 9/11, and how, you know, veterans, I'm sure all you out there too hear, you know, Happy Memorial Day, and really you're thinking, you know, don't thank me, thank my friends who aren't here anymore. Yep. And it was the first year that I actually felt on other mediums that same thing come out and that same push come out. So I did like that too.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. That was actually my favorite episode. I mean, the Stolen Valor one was fun, but that first episode about Memorial Day, you know, unfortunately, you know, the audio quality wasn't quite what it is now. And probably everybody didn't get to experience that the way we did in the studio.
We were all doing this with the microphone.
So, yeah.
I think Wesley was all over the microphone, though.
Yeah.
I said, Wesley, you're doing that wrong. I don't think you're supposed to put your mouth all the way around it.
Yeah, I think Wesley was miming half the time, but
I know.
But for me, that was the best because, you know, we all hear each other just like we're kind of sitting here.
And this is kind of honestly, at Lengthwise, this is kind of where this really started. The idea was to take what this group of guys do normally here and put it out for other people to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, how many of you out there, honestly, and don't worry about hurting our feelings because you won't, but how many of you out there actually listen to the podcast, man? Give it up. Okay.
Hey, right on.
Cool, man. So, what are some of the episodes you guys like? I mean, we need feedback. We're all
Scream
here.
one out. Scream one out.
Scream something out, man.
on.
Like,
Come on over.
tell us something, man.
Like they don't even know now.
I know.
It's all stolen valor.
No, let me get on my.
You're all
Let me get on
stolen
my.
valor. You know
Let me
what?
get on the Overwatch real quick.
I'm going after all of you. You're all lying.
Yeah.
Kenny?
It's really hard to beat the stolen valor one. I agree. It was a lot of fun. We should probably do another one in a month. We just do one.
There's loads of material out there for it.
There is.
I like the episode with that awesome service dog guy. That guy was awesome.
Oh, that was a
I
great
listened to
episode.
like 10
yeah.
times.
This guy's selling himself up here, man. Look at him.
Yeah, just contact me through Winter Heroes Fun or
Hey,
Overwatch
good episode.
Podcast.
Yeah, anyone who didn't listen, did the version that went to print have your full cell phone number on it?
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
That
okay,
was
so
my fault.
it's our first. No, it wasn't. It was our second episode, right?
Second episode.
Yeah, I
A
think
two-parter. So
I think one of Wesley's cousins in Guatemala or wherever he's from,
stole your identity.
Uganda or something, called me. I didn't understand what he's saying, so I passed him over.
I have $2 million, and I
I would
cannot
like-
get into America.
I would
will
like
share
to
half of
have
it with
a
you.
service dog for me, and so I passed him on.
So
Yeah,
did you send us the money though?
We're sitting there talking, and he's so in the groove. And Joe, I think, asked him, how do people get in touch with you? And he gave out his personal cell phone number.
Sir, I messed up.
And we know that
Yeah,
the whole world is not listening to us, but the whole world could listen to us.
So in my defense, this is my first podcast ever listening to it or doing a podcast. I thought it was just local. Then I found out after that I messed up. Everybody in the nation
Has
everywhere
access.
on the world.
Yeah.
in
So
the
now,
world,
so now,
But it's okay.
ISIS has his phone number.
Hey, they can bring my doorbell anytime because we're here in the greatest
So we're all
country in
sitting
the
at
world.
his house. Yeah, we're all meeting at his house.
And I got Joe to back me up. So whatever.
We're just gonna go camp out at Julio's and wait for ISIS. Anyone wants to join us?
There we go. Yeah, there we.
You guys ever think about that? Like, what would happen if terrorists tried to attack
I
Bakersfield?
actively prepare for that.
I'm ready. How many of you are out there ready, man? You think they think they're badass?
There we
man?
go.
Yeah, right. They want to act stupid, man. Try and threaten us on
Hey,
our home
hey,
territory.
we're in
I'm
the
like,
greatest county
bring
in
it.
California.
I'm like, bring it. I want it.
Apparently,
Come on.
we're at a heightened state of readiness now because of the 4th of July weekend.
Whatever, bring it.
Just bring it.
Say when, baby. Say when.
I'll
There we
I'll
go.
bite their faces off too, man.
I'll shoot a rattler and sparkler up there. You know what? We're good, man.
You're gonna stand there owning a fireworks stand.
You're not gonna have no diddly doos
With
no
or without
Mr.
the Swiffer
Bobbers.
sticks.
No.
Half these people are like, what are they talking about?
Yes.
Everyone knows what we're talking
There we
about.
go. There we go. Finally.
If you were in, you know what we're talking about.
Cricket.
Now, those are our Marine brothers that we met just last night, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, actually, hey,
Hurrah.
hey, so last night, a big announcement. Last night, and it's big for us. We got over 1,000 likes on our Facebook
Boom.
page, man. So, like,
Thanks to all you.
You can look up macaroni and cheese on Facebook, and it has like 30,000 likes.
Hey,
But it's
man,
like-
I'm one of them.
But like,
Well, I mean,
but
I
for
love mac and
us,
cheese.
Is it okay if I like both?
Macaroni and Cheese has a Facebook
Yes,
page?
they
yeah,
do.
and it has 30,000.
30
likes.
different flavors.
So
I don't
it's
know
a
if they
big
do, I
deal
don't
for
know.
us, man. So these guys right here in the middle table right there, they helped us bump up over 1,000. So thank
Yes,
you.
they did.
Thank
They
you
hooked it
guys.
up last night. We thank you guys.
Somebody buy that man a
And we
beer.
were only 4 away, and they got us to where we needed to be. Oh, he wanted some beer now.
It sucks. They had to be a bunch of
We'll
Marines.
move on to the
man,
next.
but I would have rather there been a couple paratroopers, but I don't get that lucky.
He wants to drop from the sky.
Right on.
Oh yeah. So how many of you guys heard about the guy in 82nd Airborne who jumped out of the plane with a goldfish and a water bottle? Did you guys hear about that guy?
There
Yes.
we go.
Okay, you guys hear about that
There we
guy?
go.
So
we go.
yeah, so Joe kind of made a boo boo one day. So I finally
yeah.
I Facebook.
Typical officer move.
Yeah.
I'm not a computer guy.
Well,
I'm not a computer guy.
Thanks,
I
Jordan.
Facebook stalked this dude. I found the guy. I managed to find him, and I messaged him, and I was like, "Hey, dude, we would love to interview you for the podcast, you know." And so we did, and it was a killer interview, man. It was awesome. It was funny. The guy's a total jokester.
Yep.
If you don't know what happened, this guy jumped on his last jump before he got out the army. Before he got out the army, he jumped out in his last jump to get his pay with a goldfish, and then he took a picture of it. And then the idiots posted it all over on Facebook. Chain of Command found out. He got written up. You know what I mean? He got busted down. And
What do you get? Reduction in pay?
Yeah,
reduction in
pay.
grade?
45 and 45, I think.
Yeah,
it was,
stupid
right?
games,
Yeah.
win
And-
stupid prizes.
And brother, if you're listening,
you
to
don't
this episode,
post the pictures. Is the moral of the story?
And brother, if you're listening to this episode,
as much as you want to,
and never scroll left.
And
what happens in Vegas stays on the phone.
And if you're hey, brother, if you're listening to this episode in the future, man, I say idiot with the utmost respect, man, because I would have been that same jackass. But he did it, got busted. So we landed the interview, man. We interviewed the guy. It was an awesome interview. We go back to the office to go upload it and post it online and share it with you all. And somebody didn't press record on the GoPro.
Joe. Well, see what had happened was
officer didn't go through training.
Hey, Mister, I'm a Green Beret.
I'll just no. You know what he did? He's a typical officer. Signed off his own training paper, and he was good. He missed it all.
So what had happened was I had been playing with the GoPro, and when I went to click off on the record is actually when I clicked on the record.
So needless to say,
we have a good 60 seconds.
So the interview is just a video of Joe doing karate in his garage.
Pretty much, man.
He was like Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite.
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
Taekwondo or what was it?
No mercy.
Rex Kwando.
Yeah.
You ever got roundhouse by American Pants?
Leg block.
So yeah, man. So that happened, and now the guy's not returning my phone calls, so we kind of dimed out on him. But it was a cool interview. It was fun. We had a good time.
So yeah.
So anyway, next subject.
Next
subject.
All right. So hey, check it out. So one thing we want to do real quick before we wrap things up, because we are going to keep this kind of short, is for those of you veterans who don't know what Wounded Heroes Fund is, we have a lot of events coming up. So next 2 weeks from now, we're going to go see Terminator at Edward Cinema, and it's on Wounded Heroes Fund. So if you're a veteran and you're hearing this shit, go, man. Sign up. Come watch Terminator with us, man. It's free. Why wouldn't you come? The last movie we saw, Mad Max.
Mad Max sucked.
It sucked.
And I want to say
thanks, Evan. Thank you, Evan.
Who did Evan show up to the movie?
It was his idea. He didn't even show up.
Because I read the press.
Dude, that movie was horrible.
It was bad.
It was absolute, and we all stayed till the end.
It was so bad. Me and Benji had to drink ourselves.
I heard Charlize Theron, and I was like, we should go see that movie.
Okay, that was the best part.
Okay.
No. The best part was that dude playing the guitar.
Because that was Chad's role right there.
That was awesome.
Screaming up in the back.
But we had 4 tickets left over, dude, and we shouldn't be in a position to be like, wow, we got 4 guys who didn't, 4 tickets left over. These are free tickets, guys. You're veterans.
So have we bought our Star Wars tickets yet?
No, we're gonna definitely do that.
Yeah, that's happening, right?
So we have
I started on my costume.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Who are you gonna be? I don't want to be the same thing.
Padme.
No, but yeah, for real.
Is she still a thing?
Hey, it's a fun time to come out.
Yes.
Those movie nights.
Come on.
Fun time. Come out, hang out, just shoot the shit, drink a couple beers, maybe.
Hang out, man. It's free.
It's hella fun.
We have hikes we go on.
Joe Dirt 2 is going to be one of them we're going to go see, right?
I'm actually starring in that movie. If you guys check it out, I'm a background operator. No, I'm just playing. I can't even come up with the one. You're good. Keep going.
So, and then in August and September, there's a week-long hike we're doing. Again, completely free. It's completely free. So if you're a veteran just going to school right now on your GI Bill and you got that money coming in, you don't work, or maybe you work part-time.
Here we go. Voluntold.
It's free, man. Kenny. It's a week-long hike.
Terminator.
Trip.
Dave.
Alex, I'm talking about you, brother. I see you, man. What's up?
Benji.
So if you're a veteran going to school and whatnot, man, come on the hike with us. It's completely free.
That's actually a really good time.
You know what I mean?
It is.
It's completely free. It's going to be a week-long hike.
That's what you said last time.
Yeah, our last hike the last time we went with them was last year in the summer.
It was March.
Oh, what? It felt like summer because we're in the desert. And Joe told me it was only 3 miles total in 5 days, which we walked like 30 miles plus.
Sir, you're in the back seat.
He brought Wesley on a hike.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I slept with Wesley every night to stay warm.
He broke his legs, man.
He broke his leg. He literally did.
But anyways, we're there, and before we sign up, Joe says, "Hey guys, it's only 3 to 7 miles total. It's gonna be fun. You get to take breaks and
nature walk."
Oh yeah. We get there. They give us 60-pound rugs. We're like, fuck.
No, because when we got there, we brought our own gear. And then we got there, they made us dump all our gear and get new gear. Yeah. I was back in the Marine Corps again.
No, but you know what?
Unpack it. Pack it again.
Way to sell it up.
Voluntold.
Way to sell it up.
At the end of the day,
Skivvy rolls.
I was like, what? Fun time in the desert, drinking, having fun, 3 miles? I could do that.
Yeah.
No,
but at the end
Water,
of the day,
drinking
though,
water.
At the end of the day, though, for me, that was one of the best experiences I've
It
had
was.
outside
It was
of
a great time.
outside of the service, and I'm actually thankful to Joe for that trip. So
Yeah.
thanks, man.
And that's what
We
this
are.
is all about. Hey, everybody, that's what this is all about, man. Is getting together and doing things, movies, hiking, whatever. I mean, we went deep sea fishing. Hey, how many of you guys were on that deep sea fishing about 2 months ago? Man,
Yeah, here we go.
Hey, completely
big
free.
fish.
It was completely free.
It was.
Free, man. We went deep sea fishing. I came home. I felt like a savage barbarian bringing fish home to my family. I slammed it on my counter and I told my wife, I said, I brought fish. Like I
She was like, what do I do with this? And you're like, I don't know.
I think we just look at it.
I don't know. But I brought food.
I took a nap. I took a nap on the boat. I was tired.
This is my part. I did my part. You figure it out.
So I mean, that's what we're about.
was fun.
That's what Wounded Heroes Fun's about. That's what we're doing. We got a lot of. I mean, we do all kinds of stuff, guys. If you haven't already, look us up. If you know a veteran, if you know someone here in town, shoot them the information.
Yep.
Tell them about the podcast. That's what we do. We're here for you, just like we would hope that if we need somebody, you're here for us, because that's the way it works, right?
Just trying to get people out of that dark corner.
Exactly. We're here to get you out of your house. We've been there. We've done that. And once you go out the first time, I guarantee you'll sign up for the rest of them. Be fun.
All right, guys. So, hey, like I said, it's going to be a short, condensed episode. We appreciate every single one of you for coming out here.
Hey, thanks for coming out, everybody.
Veteran,
Love all you
family, friends, supporters, whoever you are. Thank you so much, man. We're going to do this every 10 episodes. We're going to try and do this. We're going to try and get together every 10 episodes and have a gathering like this. And hopefully, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And who knows what it leads to.
Like
okay?
Wesley.
Yeah, you can't get anything by this guy. This guy's mind is horrible.
Before we wrap out, though, let's get y'all to give us a big hoot and holler round of applause. Let the audience who's not here know what they're missing.
Yes,
all right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Let's bring it up. Bring it up. Oh, okay. You guys can get louder than that. Let's go.
One more time. Come on. All right. Hey.
There we go.
All right. One last time. Army, where are you at? Sound off.
Hey, let's go Marine Corps.
Navy.
Chris, come on. Air Force.
Yay!
Aim high.
And
All
Coast
right,
Guard.
guys. Hey, you know what?
Yeah! They do exist.
Whoa, you're there.
They do exist. Of course.
All right, everybody. Hey, this has been fun. Half the time, I don't even know what the hell I'm doing with this. We're just kind of winging it.
They got that, yeah.
We know.
But it's working.
But it's working. It seems to be working. Let's get it bigger and bigger, man. And in the next 10 episodes, we're going to have more. We're going to have more. Let's get this growing, man. Let's help our brothers and sisters out there. That's what it's all about. Hey, for Joe, for Evan, Julio, Wesley, I'm Chad, man. Out.
Boom. Hell yeah.